My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show. Here on the Geeky Puppet Show once again. We're back, baby. And today we are reading the Fantastic Four. But before we get into this fantastic issue, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he's small, green, and he's taking the lead. It is Froggy.
It's great to be back, everybody. Thank you for joining our show tonight. We had to drag the Puppetine back from his little crates. He was getting lonely.
Yes.
It kept raining where he was, and I felt bad because then he wouldn't be able to pay for our stuff.
So when I was shipped off, they opened it immediately and saw what was inside. They closed it and put return to sender, and that's why it took so long.
I had to go to Child Protective Services that try and reclaim him.
Who's the child?
The person that was scarred when they opened the box. If you look over there, you can see he's every woman in the world to us. He's Eric Bream.
Yeehaw! It sure is good to know that only having one kidney don't affect the sound of your voice, although it does affect your memory because you botched the intro.
I did?
Yeah, he did.
Sorry. I forgot. I guess I need to freshen up. If you look right down there, I'm glad that I haven't forgotten this one thing because after 2 weeks, it's still alive. That Christmas tree. But if you look before it, you can see, of course, Murder Onion.
Good evening, everyone.
If you look in the middle,
I did say I miss you, but then again, I'm not so sure now.
Tell her her hair looks nice like that, you dumb puppet. Get back in a good grade.
I can't remember. Were we all friends in the credits?
Were we ever friends?
It's not and Friends. It had everybody's names.
In Fantastic Four, we have everybody listed.
I'm
right.
kind of partial without the little music intro. But, oh well.
If you look right there in the middle, you can, of course, see Gref Ickman.
Hi, I had nothing better to do.
So say we all.
That's how they got me.
If only he had a hammer.
Yes.
If you look below me, he is the Force Ghost of one Mr. Lee. He is, of course, the Trusty's Fall sidekicks. He's Trusty Sidekick.
When you left us, you were just a puppet boy, and you turned a puppet man.
And lastly, but not leastly, it's Zach.
That's right. I haven't changed. I've pretty much stayed the same. I'm
And
like that tree.
If you listen closely, you can hear the ocean. If you go next to Puppetine, he became a man.
Okay.
His voice got deeper.
And so it begins.
And now
There's fuzz on his chest now.
there's always been fuzz on my puppet chest.
Aha!
The world's greatest comic magazine, The Fantastic Four. Can you read all that, Trusty?
Let me see. Yeah, I think I can read it.
All right, take us away.
Never mind how great this story is. Just take a look at our swinging title, The Mad Menace of the Macabre Mole Man. We've got a real surprise for you. Somewhere in this thriller, you'll meet a character, very briefly, whose identity, when you learn it, will come as a real shock to you. Ready? Okay, see if we're right. The Mole Man, without a doubt, one of the strangest supervillains of all time.
And their first supervillain.
I was that much of a menace.
The Fabulous FF... the Fabulous FF fight to the death against the Mad Menace of the Macabre Mole Man. See the frantic FF as they dare to defy the mighty Avengers. See the incredible spectacle of the vanished city streets. See the mysterious stranger in the life of Sue Storm.
She's sipping on a name.
Does he smell like fish? I don't know.
Hey, who's the wise guy? Who's shaking up the joint?
Whoa! Like, Reed! What's going on, man?
There's never been an earthquake in the Big Apple before.
Oh,
No.
The Big Apple.
Graphic Man had the right idea.
Yes.
There's never been an earthquake in New York City.
New York City.
Things really never change.
It happened so suddenly. The whole city block is being rocked by the tremors.
New rock group.
Written by Stan Lee, the man with the talented typewriter. Illustrated by Jack Kirby, the man with the power-packed pencil. Inked by Chic Stone, the man with the panoramic paintbrush. And lettered by S. Rosen, the man with the leaky lettering pen.
All right, don't panic. It can't last much longer, and don't you start whooping.
2018 Marvel Comics.
I can't wait for 2 issues from now.
Sue, stay undercover. Avoid flying debris. Torch. Burn through any fallen object that may cause damage.
Wow.
Ben, just stand there ready to help clear out the rubble.
And Fred, too.
Be careful, Reed. Even you can't be everywhere at once. Damn, my hair looks good, too.
It's starting to feel like the quake's beginning to ease up a little bit now.
The tremors are getting milder. I believe the worst is over. My legs! I can't feel my legs! The shockwaves have passed. Are you all okay? Wait, where's Ben?
I don't know. I thought he was there with you.
I hope nothing happened. Why am I laughing? I hope nothing happened to the big fella. Hey, listen though. There's something suspicious going on behind that wall. Sounds like a bulldozer plowing through. I kind of want to see what's doing back there. I hope Alicia isn't behind that wall.
I am not.
Ah, Ben! So you're the one. Stop struggling, you big ape. You're busting through the whole wall.
Anything's better than this blasted shower.
Huh. If you used the brains you were born with, you would have just reached up and turned off the faucet.
Are you trying to hint that I'm dumb like you?
Who's hinting, buddy?
I accept your apology.
There's not too much damage on the streets below. And nobody seems to be hurt except for that one guy. And that guy over there. That guy. Okay. Anyway, but the crowds are milling around in bewilderment.
You're beginning to sound like a regular water cronkite.
Any idea what caused it, Reed?
Of course, I'm the smartest man in the world. And I have just a hunch, but I'd rather not say it till I'm certain.
You make it sound so omnibus.
Oh, wow.
Don't be so
Big
competitive.
and heavy, man.
Don't be so competitive.
Let's hope I'm wrong, Sue. Come on. All into the fantastic the car. We'll have some investigating.
Now you're talking. It's about time we had a little action around here.
That picture in the paper. It can't be. And yet, I've got to make sure. No, it is. It is he. After all these years, just when the world had almost forgotten.
Should have been the Daily Bugle. Daring escape from state prison. Extra. escape fugitive. The warden's office at State Prison has just confirmed an earlier report of Spider-Man!
Sue, what is it? What's wrong, girl? Did Timmy fall on the wall?
Oh,
Whose picture are you staring at in the paper?
Don't worry, it ain't Namor. Nothing, Reed. Nothing that concerns you. It's for important people in my life. I'd rather not talk about it. You and the others go along without me. I'll wait here. I have to be alone to think about Namor.
About Namor, yeah.
I've never seen her like this. That man in the photo. He's the cause. But who can it be? And how is the Hulk?
Who can it be now?
who are you?
Can there be someone else from the past? Someone she loves more than me? Ha! No. I dare not even think about it. I wonder if baseball's on.
It is. And my team's losing 3-2 because they suck. They've gone. Now I've got to read it again. Make sure there's no mistake. No, it's all here. It's all true.
Even the bits about Spider-Man.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder could have saw that.
You read my tweet.
Yeah.
I just
Meanwhile,
talked to my brother
as-
and said he was going to hit that too, by the way.
Meanwhile, as a sorely troubled Sue remains behind with the newspaper,
Look, hey, look, down below. It's just what I feared.
A whole blame city block is missing. Too bad it ain't Yancey Street.
So, two things. First of all, I can fly. Why am I sitting here? And second of all, this same thing happened in Ryan North's Fantastic Four run. But how could an earthquake cause it to drop out of sight?
quickly landing near the strange sight, Mr. Fantastic begins an immediate investigation in his own somewhat unusual manner.
Do you see anything red?
No, this hole seems to be bottomless. I can't seem to stretch myself far enough.
That's what she
Won't be
said.
the first time.
Damn you what?
Well, then I guess it's up to me, boss man.
Be
Here
careful.
goes.
Be careful, Johnny. Flying straight into that dark hole.
Oh no.
Well, holy
hurts.
smoke! I ought to be in China by now. The further I go, the deeper it gets.
Whoa.
Say, what's that below? Ice forming all around me, as though someone or something is trying to stop me from going any lower. Better not be that Bobby guy.
Yeah, he encouraged me to go.
I'd never try to stop you from going lower.
Oh!
I can burn my way through some ice, but it's forming faster than I can melt it. Well, old Rubberhead always says, a smart fighter knows when to retreat. I couldn't reach the bottom. A whole ocean of ice was blocking the way.
And your little ting like that stop you, and I'm not little, by the way.
Ice isn't.
I would debate that.
You shut up.
That is no way to talk to a woman.
Yeah.
I see what you mean there.
I don't.
Oh!
Ice isn't a natural subterranean condition. Now I know my hunch was right.
At that very moment, countless thousands of leagues below the surface,
I knew it was only a matter of time before they would pick up the trail. But This time, I'm ready for them. This time, the Mole Man shall triumph. All I need is the right hostage, and I've found her. With my underground scanner, I've been following her movements, and now I'm ready to strike. There! She's crossing a street, entering a building. It's police headquarters. Now I'll change the scene, change the panel. I'll make it a distance view. I must take no chances. She must not escape. I'll seize the entire city block again. Now!
While on the surface above, Reed, Ben, and Johnny rush back to their headquarters to plan their battle strategy and make some sandwiches.
That earthquake, it wasn't a natural one. It was caused by artificial means.
You mean we've got to tackle another nutty mad scientist again?
Say, where's Sue? And why is my eyebrow doing that Dwayne Johnson thing? I don't see her. But then she is the invisible girl.
Alicia, do you know where she is?
Sis, we're back. Where are you?
Hold it, Johnny. Here's a note. It must be from her. Or people are just leaving random notes around the place.
But before Reed can study the message,
Look out! It's another quake! I think her name is Daisy.
Boy, this is like living on a pogo stick.
Quit your bitching. It was just a brief one. Turn on the radio and be useful for once, Johnny.
That's what Sue says all the time. It's just a brief one.
See? Quiet.
No, Wally West is useless. I'm useful.
See if any other city blocks have vanished.
Will do. But you know something? I'm almost afraid to find out.
Hey, you don't think it's that knuckleheaded Hulk acting up again, do ya?
That's you.
That's Reed.
Look at those Look at those words. That's not Johnny.
That's Reed.
Even his prodigious strength couldn't accomplish a holocaust of this magnitude.
Okay. If you don't want to answer me, just say so. And don't mention that word around me.
He said the magic word. All right, that's odd. I can't really read her writing. She's as bad as writing as she is. I think it says she'll be back soon. Heading into the Joe's. Who's Joe? Wait, hold on. She had to go to police headquarters downtown in New York City.
New York City. That was not organic. You put that in there.
You act like it's the first time I put something where it doesn't belong.
Oh no!
That's what Sue tells us.
Let's tell you about Little Rhaegar.
Oops, wrong hole. Could have anything to do with that newspaper item about an escaped fugitive.
Listen, here's the news. Oh, sorry, that's the sports channel.
Another city block is missing. It's the northwest side of 23rd Street, bordering the new construction end.
That's the street where police headquarters is. The street Sue went to, Sesame Street.
I'll tell you how to get there.
and even as the stunned realization strikes the FF,
Here it comes, my mindless golems. Although my eyes are almost useless to me, my highly developed radar sense tells me that it is exactly the block I seek. The one that she is on.
it's the fifth rule of acquisition.
Humans, friends, you have no need to fear. No harm will come to you. You will merely be my guests until I have accomplished my main objective.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Ah! There is the one I seek. Take her prisoner. She must not escape.
His radar found her.
It's the mole man. I've got to turn invisible.
Look at that pixel.
Dear God. Look at the size of his finger.
Bring her to my throne room.
Whoa.
Careful, you dolts. No harm must come to her flat ass.
Oh, I forgot. My invisibility is wasted on them. They're virtually sightless. They're sightless as I am assless. They depend upon touch and instinct.
Oh my.
And speaking of touch,
Oh my.
Minutes later,
Twice before, you and your accursed partners have frustrated my plan to conquer the surface world.
CFF number 1 and number 22. Editor.
But this time the results shall be different. This time I hold a trump card.
Isn't that they're currently saying in New York City?
New York City.
no, you're mad. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how many subterranean subjects you have, you can't defeat all of mankind.
Silence, female!
That never works. Ask any man.
How little you know! I have weapons which the surface fools above cannot even comprehend. I have an entire under-earth arsenal of inexhaustible manpower to draw upon, and most important of all, I now have you. By holding you hostage, the soft-hearted Fantastic Four will not dare to attack me. And as you know, they are the ones I fear the most, woman.
Yeehaw! Why didn't anybody tell me you were ready to monologue? Again, you misunderstand us. They won't sacrifice a cause just to save me.
We shall see about that.
I just want to
No, you
point
won't,
out.
because you're blind.
I'm not as blind as Alicia.
Called for.
He's as blind as he is dumb because there's only 3 left. So with her there, they're not going to SC4 anymore.
Seconds later, the highly complex video transceiver in FF headquarters bursts into light as the mole man activates it from his awesome world below.
Oh.
I knew it. She's cheating on me again. At least it's better than that fish guy. It can only have been. Hey, look. Behind him, he has Sue.
He's pointing to her. Why is he using that finger though? He wants us to see her.
He'd better have his life insurance from Geico all paid up.
I heard he saved 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked to Kurt Connors.
Moving at breakneck speed, the fighting mad trio race to their pogo plane. And then,
He's got to be down there somewhere. All engines. Full thrust. Let's drop.
Oh my.
Look sharp. He knows we're coming. He'll be ready for us.
Yeah, if he had any brains, he'd be busy packing.
We gotta reach Sis in time. We gotta.
Uh-huh.
Steady there, Johnny. He must know if any harm comes to Sue, he'll have sealed his own doom.
Did someone say my name?
We did it.
Dear
No.
God, no.
Oh, bye.
Call Me by My Name, starring Victor Von Doom.
Reed, there seems to be something moving down below the surface.
I see it, kid. Shut the hell up.
That's puberty,
Hang on.
Johnny.
We can't stop now.
Some flight this is. Not even a single ever-loving hostess cupcake, Twinkie, or fruit pie on board.
Wow, did they just give us a hostess ad without a hostess ad?
They did, yes.
It's like a no prize.
Oh, God. It's a hentai trap. Gigantic steel tentacles, capable of slashing the ship apart and doing other devious things to the thing and not us.
Normally, I'd be all for this, but we can see what the problem is, Big Brain.
That's me.
Oh.
We can
Oh, so you took my line then,
No, I
Froggy.
didn't.
No, Froggy did, or Reed did. He read my part. Okay, that's
No,
okay.
you're the third line.
No.
Yeah, it's
Leave
Reed.
it to. Oh,
Relax,
so that'd be-
guys. Just
Okay.
leave it to Jonathan. Here I go. There, I took another line.
Okay.
We can see what the problem is, big brain. How about telling us how to solve it?
Relax, guys. Just leave it to Jonathan.
Wow,
I'm using my full name now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Flame on!
You have to use that popcorny, corny battle cry all the time.
Well,
You're
the
one to
Avengers use
talk.
Avengers- The Avengers use Avengers as symbol.
You use clobbering time.
Yeah, but mine's cool. It's more descriptive, emotive, even.
Are we finished?
Yes.
Never.
Benjamin, old friend. He can recite Mother Goose. Actually, he can't. He's not that bright. For all I care.
I'm literally made of fire. I'm brighter than you.
Nah, not really. So as long as he gets the results he does, I don't care what he does. I don't care if he hangs out with Iceman.
Hey.
Whambo! I had a hunch
First blood.
I had a hunch those gizmos weren't apt to be fireproof.
But far below, as the steel tentacles are melted by the torch's highly concentrated white heat aura, an alarm signal flashes on a complex control panel.
That's why
Yeah,
Zach plays him.
It's Palpatine in real life.
Oh my god.
Look at the fingers.
They
Oh my
have passed our first line of defense. Throw the missile switch, you unthinking Claude.
Yes.
Jean-Claude
And
Van
seconds
Damme?
later, yeah.
The torch will never reach the comparative safety of his ship in time.
Oh, wow.
Holy smoke! My heat is making those missiles turn into giant spores of some kind.
Uh-oh.
He's now got COVID.
How sporadic of them! He must have had them waiting for me. They're consuming all the oxygen here. I can't keep my flame on. I'm gonna fall.
You're
Looks
gonna
like
die. You can't
nothing can save me now.
But luckily, the torch is wrong, as he usually is.
That's just rude.
But true.
But
I've got to get him on the first try. Ain't letting this little sap die. He's too useful for other
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Since Rhaegar left,
Yeah.
Attaboy, High Pockets. Ya did it. He's colder than a mackerel. Like Namor, eh? There's not enough oxygen there. Hurry, yank him inside.
just another few inches.
That's what
That's
she
what
said.
they said.
Must reach lever. Shut door. Blacking out. Sorry, Zach. Myself. Too much strain.
Hey, The ship's starting to spin round and round. We're caught in some kind of air whirlpool. That's all we needed.
But with the thing's powerful hands at the controls,
Yeah.
the valiant little craft survives the intense buffeting until...
I think that's free.
We passed the air currents. There's a calm area ahead. We made it.
Mm-hmm.
Time to celebrate.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to the genius of the autopilot on my ship.
Whoa! There's one of those missing city blocks.
Like my dear old Aunt Petunia used to say, some guys will steal anything.
I will. I love Sue.
Like Aunt Petunia stole our hearts.
Uh-oh. The air jet brakes ain't working right. There's only one other way to slow this baby down. But I'll probably have a Charlie horse for a week. A fine thing. That's what I am, a fine thing. Here I am in all my glory, and there ain't even a brass band waiting for me. You think someone would at least offer me the key to the city or something? I guess the trouble with me is I'm too modest. Just like all world-famous heroes, I don't talk myself up enough. A place like this would be great for a vacation. Wow, I'm on you. At least you wouldn't have to worry about rain.
Good work, Ben. You're more useful than Johnny.
Damn right.
You got us here safely. The cobwebs are just beginning to clear away in my head.
And I
And my
got
pants.
dunk too.
Oh, hey. How about that? You guys saved me somehow. Nice going.
Yeah.
I will not permit you to die. You're mine. Now that we're here, our work is just beginning. We're alone and unprotected, right in the heart of the Mole Man's underground empire. Pimp my crib, Mole Man's underground empire. It'll nothing be as Johnny talking about pimping the Baxter Building episode.
That's right.
And to make matters worse, he knows we're here. But there's no turning back now. We've got to find Sue. Hey, look in the street below.
I'm getting flashbacks of Home Improvement with the guy Wilson.
It's the Mole Man with Sue. She's okay.
So, you have escaped my little traps. I rather thought you would. Now you may come down here, making no sudden, menacing moves.
We'll do as he says. For the time being. And then we'll make many menacing moves.
Yeah. Thanks, Stretcho. It's about time you carried some of the load around here.
Slide now and talk later, partner.
Oh.
You're not exactly a lightweight, lard ass.
Hey, it's all muscle.
Muscle. Hi, sis. Here we come.
Oh, shit.
Very clever of you. And now, how do you propose to reach the street, Mr. Fantastic?
I have ways, and clearly this is the most stupidest way. I could just stretch my foot down there and lower myself.
Slowly, stay back. Thing, you too, Torch. This weapon has a hair trigger, and it's pointed straight at Sue Storm.
Well, pour it, Ben. He could use some.
Oh!
No need for threats, Mole Man. You know we'll do nothing to jeopardize his life. Unless we get She-Hulk on the team. But you know, you're calling the tune right now. So, what is it you're after? What can I get you?
The same thing I've ever been after.
Gee, Brain, what is it?
Conquest of the world. No, of the surface world. But this time, I have a means of guaranteeing that you will not interfere with my plan. I shall keep Storm captive. You shall return to the surface. You must obey me. You have no choice.
But we're not the only ones who oppose you.
Oh, I am aware of that. But if you value her life, you do all in your power to prevent others from defying me, the Mole Man.
Pull the trigger.
In short, so long as Sue Storm is my prisoner, you will serve me, as the rest of mankind will soon serve me.
But they don't care about Sue. Why would they serve you?
Reed, what do? We can't just leave Sue there.
Say the word and I'll rush him.
Easy, both of you. We haven't much choice. He'll just have to pull the trigger.
Yeehaw! No, don't worry about me. There's too much at stake. Attack him. You've got to.
Brave words, Miss Storm.
Damn,
But
give it.
I knew they'd be ignored because you are a woman. Now, all of you.
Well, you know this isn't a realistic portrayal of a woman because I was silent for 3 whole panels.
And now, all of you stand where you are. You're about to make your journey in reverse.
At a command from the Mole Man, an incredibly powerful jet of pressurized air lifts the 3 adventurers as though they are weightless.
Whee! He's sending us back to the surface.
Remember, if I am attacked by anyone, the girl's life will be forfeit.
This is
That's Johnny.
Johnny first.
I don't get it. Why didn't Sue use her invisible force field against him?
Plot armor. Johnny. Also, it would have been useless, Johnny. With his uncanny scientific powers, he could have easily overcome it, even though she's like one of the most deadly people in the universe.
Yeah. Good thing we got an extra pogo play upstairs. Boy, we're sure going back with our tails between our legs this time. Hey, look at the reception committee we got. The Avengers.
We thought we might be able to help.
Giant
Stretch out your hand, Torch. I'll grab you.
Whoa, no thanks, dude. You're married.
Seconds later. So, it is the Mole Man who's responsible for the quakes and the missing blocks.
You've done your share. Now we'll tackle him. Perhaps we can take him by surprise from behind.
Oh my.
No, you mustn't. We've tried that. Wait, come back. You've got to let me explain. Stop.
Do not worry, Reed Richards. Our power shall be equal to the task.
Jets on. Let's move.
Where's my cape?
Jetsons?
I didn't realize football was on yet.
There it is.
I say wait.
What? You dare?
I did.
You keep back, Buttercup. Let them sell this themselves, see?
Stop swinging that hammer, okay? Till I had to say what I have to say. The right to demand that much.
Perhaps. But your words had better be most convincing.
How is he swinging his hammer when he's holding that?
Sure, there! I thought that heating up your tin suit would bring you back to the surface, pal.
I warn you, Torch. Jokes like this don't amuse me.
Ah, come here, Shorty. Where you think you're going? Can't you guys find enough nuts to fight up here? Hey, I told you to keep out of this.
Thing. It's lucky for you that we all fight the same fight. Otherwise, I'd be mighty tempted to make you regret your insolence.
Yeah.
El Hydra. Easy, Thor. Let's just give him a chance to speak.
Say what you must. Quickly, our patience wears exceedingly thin.
Is that a Donald Blake joke?
Oh,
So does ours, fella. So stay back. The Mole Man has a hostage down there. Our maid and cook, Sue Storm.
Oh my gosh.
And no one is going to endanger her life. We still haven't got her sandwiches yet.
But the lives of many may be at stake if he isn't stopped.
He'll be stopped. But it will do it our way.
wait.
Very well. We shall not step in for a period of 24 hours. It is your book, after all. You have till then.
I think we'll be done in 10 minutes.
And so,
How come you let him talk to you that way, big brain?
We've nothing to gain by fighting the Avengers, Ben. This isn't some crappy New Age Marvel book.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm indebted to Iron Man for these transistor devices I stole off of him.
Right.
When I told him what I wanted, Iron Man got all the component parts for me and Anthony Starks. We don't call him Tony, we call him Anthony.
Yeah.
His weapons factory. Yep. Where the Golden Avenger works as Stark's bodyguard.
But what is that blame thing? Not me on the best thing.
You call him Anthony Stark, but Joe Carallo calls him Tony.
You want to know what this is? It's a metal detector, right? Yeah. It's a complex, highly sensitive transistor detector of my own design. It helps me locate beer. It's going to locate Sue because that woman took my beer.
Look, it just found some Bud Light.
Boy, you can't have this one.
He's going to locate Sue's exact position underground for us to take. So take a look at the back of my helmet, Ben.
Can't we step on it, Reed? Like, every minute counts, man.
If we step on the device, how will it work?
God, you're a dummy.
It looks like the inside of a coffee vending machine. What in Sam Hill is all that jazz?
It's a built-in computer to work in conjunction with the detector. And now we're ready, John.
meanwhile,
Handsy.
back in the Mole Man's swinging domain,
Cannot you see? Like Alicia?
You cannot.
No. How useless your struggles are! My will, the Mole Man's will, is supreme here!
Well, at least there's diversity. All the different kind of underwear on.
You will remain within that rock crystal cage until my work is done. You have served your purpose well, woman.
Can't she just like take those crystals up and like sell them to a jewelry store?
Probably.
Maybe.
No one truly realizes how powerful the Mole Man is, or how my brother is every bit as useless as the Flash. And yet, because of me, they won't fight him. This is terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
and thousands of leagues above.
Don't you feel like it? Sometimes you don't. Walking around in that get up.
You're a fine one to talk, Ben. Just clam up and let them work, will you?
Look, it's starting. I think I found a penny. It's starting to glow. This is the spot, the sweet spot.
The one time a guy finds the right spot.
Oh.
All right, Torch. Remember what I told you. Speed and surprise are the best thing to do when you come up behind someone. Burn a hole in their backside.
Stay back. I'm not kidding around this time. I'll use my near nova heat to blast a path down there in seconds.
No matter what happens, I'll bet you I end up with the heavy work, as usual.
It's not about you, Ben.
Why are you blasting it near Nova? What did he do to you?
Look out below. This time, I'm not stopping for nothing.
I'm not asking for consent either. Right? Yeah. Shake a leg, Ben.
Shake a leg, shake a leg.
We've got to follow him.
I know. Are you sure this overgrown pinwheel will work?
Of course. I designed it. The smartest man on Earth. In the Marvel Universe. It's an experimental army hover cycle, which I modified with increased jet power.
And a bar in the middle.
Can't you ever just answer yes or no?
No more cracks, big fella. We've got to concentrate on our job right now. This is it. We're going to rescue Bud Light.
Bud Light?
No more cracks to the person that's covered in them.
But far below again.
The danger signal! Not quite as catchy as the Spidey signal. It can't be the Fantastic Four! They wouldn't dare!
It actually flashes danger like in the Incredible Hulk TV series.
Whoever is trying to invade my domain will soon learn the price of such folly. Attack my servile hordes. Destroy any who defy you.
They need their
Because
own
that
theme
means they
song.
defy me. The
need
Mole Man.
It would be great if they had their own theme song as they're racing to save the day.
But before...
All right, let's go.
But before the subterranean army can reach the spot, the Human Torch enters Sue's rock crystal prison through the one unguarded area from above.
Ooh.
And then...
You'll be okay now, sis. This flame will make an escape path for us. Follow me to freedom.
Kinda convenient.
Then, using her invisible force beam like a battering ram, the courageous girl follows her blazing brother without hesitation, scattering their enemies like 10 pins.
Our flaming brother.
Help me!
So far, so good. But we gotta find the Mole Man before he gives his mindless legions new instructions on how to stop us.
Yeehaw! Careful, Johnny. That almost did not sound useless. He has a safety dome just ahead, but it's highly fortified.
With all vitamins and minerals.
Like Sue in her bedroom.
Oh my god. There it is! Holy cow! He's got enough control levers in there to qualify for Mad Scientist of the Year!
Johnny!
No.
Oh, is that
That's Sue.
Go ahead.
Johnny, go back. He's reaching for his, well, he's called it his Zeta Ray switch. Go back.
Zeta Ray Bill?
This is Jean Grey, Ray.
Catherine Zeta-Ray Jones?
Yeah, there you go.
Sis. I'm through going back. No matter how fast he can fire these Zeta things, Bobs, I can fly rings around them.
But your flame, it won't last forever. Just ask Crystal in a few issues.
That's cold. It won't have to last, though. Look who's here.
As I was saying, we should get more beer and watch the game later on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're here.
Namor, I mean Reed and Ben. Oh, thank heavens. I forgot to make sandwiches.
So this is where you've been, playing with these guys in their underwear. Sue, for plot convenience, shield yourself. Use your force field, quick.
She's okay now, rubber legs. So I'm gonna find me that mole man and play whack-a-mole. Gangway, you creeps! It's me! It's collaborating time! The best tagline ever!
Reed, darling, don't you think that Ben has the best catchphrase ever?
Yeah, he does.
You never get here. That's
I
something
agree.
I
It's
never
like-
say in that other room now, mind you.
I agree, honey. It's like, here, where Johnny says play him on, it's like Alex Danvers saying that she's, happy each episode. But stay close to us, Sue. We can't stop now. Ben, we've got to find the energy machine which lowered those city blocks.
And what happens when we find it?
Well, we're gonna re-engineer it, reverse it and, save the day.
Okay, Big Dome. There it is. Start reversing.
Reed, everything seems to be finally going our way. Why do you still look so troubled?
I crap myself. We've been down here so long, I haven't had a chance to use the bathroom. I had a burrito.
Well, you should have used the old man's throne room. We
Oh,
were talking about a few pages ago.
But he's only 4 feet tall, and that bowl is so small.
Well, you can stretch. Well, that's what I was led to believe.
I can't forget that man's picture in the paper, Sue. And the way you reacted to it. And your visit to police headquarters. But Papa will spank later.
Oh my God.
What are you going to smack? I got no behind.
I'll stretch
With
one
a
out
s-
for you.
With a silent prayer, Reed Richards hurls the switch, reversing its normal direction. And then, with a thunderous roar,
It worked. The missing streets are returning to the surface.
but we still ain't found the mole man.
What about Namor? Where's he?
What about the Hulk? Where's he?
Who is the Hulk?
What is Hulk?
Well, I'm right over here, sis.
Now nobody cares.
I've been playing tag with these Zeta bolts to keep them away from you. But now that the missing city blocks are safely back, I'll finish this little game with a bang.
Ooh. Oh, baby.
Was that a flashbang?
Wow. I figured a heat blast might set off a chain reaction, but I didn't expect anything like this.
What do you got, Reeves? Quick, head for a little psycho. I'll shield you with my body. Hurry.
You shielding me? Now there's a twist. Do the twist, baby.
What's the big hurry, Reed? Why don't we wait and settle up with Moley?
Have you seen the mole on the side of his face? It's huge. Yeah.
That's really
Keep
why they
moving.
call him
I'll
Moley.
explain later.
Mm-hmm.
suddenly, as they near the surface,
There's your answer. The
The whole blame place blew up. When old Torchy starts a chain reaction, he ain't kidding.
We forgot Morgan Freeman.
Well, you see,
Ah, home sweet home. Atta boy, Junior. Seal that hole up to keep the riffraff out.
Ben, quick, steer for the hospital. Sue was hurt in the explosion.
Oh, wow.
I did not punch her.
This! Oh no!
Ah, what happened to her, Reed?
Well, the official report I'm using is she was hit by a piece of flying shrapnel. It's her head. Look it. She needs a bag.
Oh, no.
It looks serious. Faster, man.
I'll fly ahead and alert them.
Many x-rays later,
Oh, sis, you just gotta pull through.
This is the doctor.
Yes.
Can I do this one?
Oh,
Go for it.
No sense pulling any punches, Richards, and by the looks of your fiance, I can see you haven't been. It's critical. No man on the staff would attempt the operation required.
But there must be someone who can save her.
What about Tom Blake?
There's only one man who's ever successfully performed such an operation.
Then get him, no matter what the cost, no matter where he is. Get him.
You still got lines.
Doctor.
Doctor?
I wish I could. He stopped practicing.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
I don't know where Breen is.
Am I gone?
yeah.
Oh,
There.
yeah.
You're back.
Let's try this again. There's only one man who's ever successfully performed such an operation.
Then get him, no matter what the cost, no matter where he is. Get him.
I wish I could. He stopped practicing medicine years ago.
This line is really cursed.
I know, right? It's always there.
Yeah, just somebody finish up for him. My computer's done.
I don't know where he is.
Then there's no hope for Sue, because he's done.
As always. Oh, graphic, you go ahead.
There's always hope. You must cling to that thought. But we can do no more.
White Wingfoot? I can't give up. At least tell me. Get the doctor's name. Perhaps we can find him.
It's useless, Richards. He had been in prison. In fact, he escaped only recently. He's not likely to give himself up just to save another. Don't be too sure of that, Doctor.
It's the man whose picture Sue was caressing in the paper.
It can't be, but it is. It is.
But all these years, Sue told me you were dead.
It's Dr. Richard Kimball.
I wanted you to think I was dead, son. I'd caused enough sorrow to your poor mother. I didn't want to hurt my children also. But when I heard the radio bulletin about Sue...
Oh, Dad! Dad, you're back!
There's no time to lose. We'll prepare her for surgery.
So that's the answer. He's their father. I never even suspected. That's gross.
Hours later,
I don't get any of this, but if your old man can save Susie, then he must be an okay Joe kid.
You and Sue never mentioned your parents. I always assumed you were orphans because your parents didn't like you.
Well, Dad had been one of the greatest surgeons. But then something happened. I can't get myself to talk about him right now.
I understand, Johnny. I'll beat it out of you later. All that
What's
matters
the
now
matter with you?
is Sue's recovery.
It's over. They're bringing her out.
She looks so... Zach, so pale.
Reed, do you think... Dad, what happened?
It was fortunate that I arrived in time. Sue will recover.
So you're saying she's gonna live? Damn it.
Oh, what do you know? Susie Girl's gonna be okay.
Hey, look out, you big clown.
Whee! Go to it, Benji boy.
Yeah.
Let up all the steam you want to on poor Johnny over there.
Yeah.
This is our day to howl.
But then the door swings open as grim-faced men enter.
The inspector.
Dr. Storm.
I'm ready, Inspector Clouseau. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you must have known we'd get you if you came here.
Dad!
My daughter will be conscious soon. Could I see her once more before I go?
It is against the regulations.
You don't have to assume responsibility, Inspector.
Are you mocking me? In that case.
Shall we go in together, Johnny?
A family affair.
You bet, Dad.
A strange ending for a Fantastic Four tale? Perhaps. But then, life itself is full of strange, unexpected events, as we shall learn next issue. So please join us, for when all is said and done, we're nothing without you. The end.
They'll kill me off next issue.
What bullshit is that? Where was the mole man?
He died in the chain explosion.
Stan just cut me off. Decided, no more mole man.
He took a job in Gilder.
That's right. It's okay, Eric Breen. We got to hear your sweet, sweet Sue, and it's okay. We want to thank you all so much for watching. We don't know why you watch, but we're glad you do. Please make sure to like and comment and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Check out the Ko-Fi if you can. And, well, we'll see you in the next one in about 15-ish minutes. So thank you so much, and goodbye!
Farewell.
Thanks for being here for clobbering time.
It's good to be home.
That's all, folks.